So welcome back to the Nomads Notes help videos. In this video we're going to show what's now different with your adding your accommodation if there's a plan. Now not every trip will have a plan. You don't have to have a plan for a trip. If we go to this trip back here and it just tells me there's no plan for the trip, no problems, you don't have to have a plan. But if you've gone into the detail and you've planned a trip, this one you'll see has a plan. When I now go to add some accommodation, just I'm on my trip now and I'm going to add new accommodation as I normally would, but because I've got a plan, it's found some data, and so it says you have some data in our plan. Do you wish to pre-fill this data? And yes, that is where I'm going, and I did go and stay the night, so yes. If I don't want to, if I change my plan, I can go back and edit it, or I can just say no thanks. Either way, I just say no thanks and nothing will change. But I'm going to go yes please. Now it will already pre-fill with our campsite, our dates and our cost. Then you can just add the other details if you like, or just leave it. Everything should be nice and quick for you, and then we can just save the new accommodation. It's got lots of things to do in the background, so it might just take a few seconds. When we add our next accommodation, it wasn't a campsite, but we still want to do this one, 2 nights. So we're going to, because we didn't predefine our campsite, we can still add our campsite, but our dates are still there, and we didn't pay anything, or because we had no campground, we may not have known how much we paid, and we can just say how much we paid if we need to, or just leave it as is, whatever's the correct amount, and we can just save our new accommodation. So that just shows you that doing a plan will make it just much quicker and easier when you want to add your accommodation, because you've already added your data. You don't want to have to add it twice. If we come to our accommodation now, we can see that it's all there, and we've got an anticipated number of nights and how many nights we've actually done so far. So just to give us an idea whether we're on track. And that's how to add an accommodation entry when you've already got a plan.